Today, I'm going to show you how to get pocket lint out of the charge port of your cell phone with nothing but a plastic bottle. Stay tuned. Have you ever had an issue getting your cell phone to stay on the charger, and if you even breathe on it, it'll disconnect? Chances are the problem is pocket lint inside your charging port. Let me show you how to get rid of it. To remove lint from a cell phone charging port, you don't want to use metal objects because they could take the chance of shorting out the inside of the charging port and causing damage to your phone. So what we're going to use in this is a plastic bottle. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to cut this bottle apart and we're going to actually make some tools in order to remove the lint from the charging port. Now when you're looking for a plastic bottle, you want something that has a relatively smooth top on it, that doesn't have a lot of ribs or shapes inside of it, because you're going to need something that's relatively flat. So let's cut this bottle apart and I'll show you what I'm talking about. The first step we need to take is to cut the top off the water bottle. What you do is take a box cutter and then just run it around the top of the bottle, just like that. Now at this point what we need to do is we're actually going to make some plastic toothpicks out of this. So we take a pair of scissors and we cut a shape that has kind of a point on the end of it. Just like that. And I usually make a couple of them with slightly different shapes on them. Just like that. Alright. Now that we have our tools, what we're going to do is we're just going to slide these into the port, and you're going to move it around to try to peel out whatever you can find inside of this port right here. So you go across the top of the port and the bottom of the port, so just around the little connector inside of there. And one of the reasons why we created different shapes is because this shape right here is really broad, so it's a lot stiffer, so when we stick it in it doesn't bend as easy, but it also doesn't get around the edges very well. So what I can do is I can use this other piece right here that has a much finer end on it, and I can use this to get around the sides of the port, just like this, so you can get whatever collects in the side right there. You just want to do this until you're confident that the port itself is clean. So you might switch between your different tools you made here and just keep going back and forth until you can get this thing clear. And then once you get everything out of the port and you're confident you've gotten everything out of the port, what you can do is test it on a plug and see how it stays plugged in. So we're going to do that right now. So now that we've gotten this thing as clean as we can possibly get it, we take our charging cord and we plug it in, and it detects the cord, and then we kind of wiggle it around to see if it stays connected. And it appears to do a pretty good job. What I'd like to do is pull on it a little bit just to see how hard it takes. It actually doesn't take, it takes quite a bit of force to pull it out, so I think we're doing pretty good. We'll try that again. And yeah, I think it works pretty good. So anyhow, that's how you clean your charging port on a cell phone from pocket lint. Another tip I might give you too is that the pocket lint that gets into your charging port comes from the pocket of your pants. So what actually has helped me a lot is to turn your pocket inside out in the morning and just clean as much pocket lint out of your pocket as you can. If you can clean it out of your pocket, then you can avoid it getting into your charging port in the first place. Anyway, if this video has helped you, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can be notified of new videos. Thanks again.